Hello once again. We're off on another trip. This time we're heading to Southern California. Our first stop will be Escondido, and then after that we're planning to go to Joshua Tree National Park, and then the following weekend we'll be in the Palm Springs area for a wedding. And it's raining a lot now. Not quite as nice a weather as we'd hoped, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
It's not wet and cold.
Not wet and cold yet.
We're hoping it's not wet and cold. It's wet right now.
It's wet right now.
So off we go.
Take the next right onto Highline Road.
We're off on day 2 of our trip south. We spent the night at Mountain Valley RV Park in Tehachapi, and it's actually kind of a nice little spot.
Continue on Highline Road for half a mile.
Directions. We had some pretty high winds during the night. It didn't last too long, and we woke up to rain, but at the moment it stopped, and we're on our way now to Escondido. Made it to Escondido today through the rain and the storms, and got the trailer set up, and now we're heading over to see Lizzie and family, see what's happening there. We arrived at the Escondido Late's house to find the typical greeting committee. Hi, Lizzie. What are you doing?
Okay, shall we put these in? What do you say? Zero. These are my glasses so I can see you better.
We spent the rest of the afternoon just hanging out and giving Lizzie time to get comfortable with us again.
Oh.
Keep saying that word.
Oh, Balboa. You like the word Balboa?
And then I keep saying it's you.
Yay!
I do.
In the morning, we accompanied Lizzie to her art lesson at the community center. That night, Mom and Dad left Lizzie with us for the first time overnight for a little getaway, so we spoiled her with trips to Chick-fil-A and Baskin-Robbins. The evening ended with some time watching Lizzie's favorite movie, Cars.
McQueen's driver arrived in California, but McQueen was missing.
In the morning, we had some dancing and story time.
Come here, come now.
Mr. Swizzle has a fantastic truck. Machine. I'm sorry. That's so cool. I want to try it, I say. I flip a switch. Bam.
It works.
It works. Now I'm part of the cupcake. Is that the end of the story?
Yeah, do it again.
Do it again?
No.
Unfortunately, our time with the Escondido Laytons came to an end. But before we left, Lizzie came by the trailer for a little visit and some more story time.
Together they built a tower for Pete's treehouse. Let's have a treehouse party.
Well, that wraps up part one of our trip here in Escondido. Had a great time with Lizzie and family.
Yeah, and her parents too.
And family.
Yes.
And
We're gonna miss her.
yeah. And now we are heading to Joshua Tree and for a little off-grid camping.
And cold.
And it'll be colder but drier than here. There's no water at the campground we had planned to stay at, so we stopped at Black Rock Canyon Campground near the town of Yucca Valley to fill with water. It's a bit of a slow process for our trailer. Thankfully, we were here midweek and the park was relatively quiet. This park can get very crowded on the weekends when the weather is right. This is our first morning in Joshua Tree at Jumbo Rocks campground. It rained off and on throughout the night. It was raining pretty good when we woke up, but the rain has stopped for now. And it's partly sunny, partly cloudy. And we're gonna try to go for a little walk and see if we can get it in without any rain. doing some silly pretend to touch the cactus thing, and guess what? I really touched it and it poked me and it kind of hurt. So follow the instructions and don't touch the cactus. We woke up this morning, our second morning here in Joshua Tree, to clear blue skies, not a cloud in the sky. And so it looks like it's gonna be a nice day. It's a little chilly out, but in the sun, very pleasant. So we're gonna head out and do some more hiking and exploring today. But first things first, we had to start the day with a hearty breakfast. Our first stop for the day was Ryan Mountain. The trail is relatively short, but it is fairly steep. Our next stop was a viewpoint called Keys View, where you can see into the Coachella Valley and the Palm Springs area. Next was Hidden Valley, a small depression surrounded by interesting rock formations that are very popular with rock climbers. This climber was struggling to get past this point. He eventually gave up and rappelled back down to his group. After Hidden Valley, we explored the Barker Dam Nature Trail. Barker Dam was built in the early 1900s when this area was used for grazing. Some of the colors and outlines on these petroglyphs are not original and are considered vandalism. Our final stop in the park was Ryan Ranch, the remains of a homestead that was established in 1896. Well, we just completed part 2 of the trip, Joshua Tree at Jumbo Rocks Campground, and it was a really nice time there. Got a little bit cold at night, but beautiful weather for camping. And we covered a lot of ground and saw a lot of stuff. And now we're off to, where are we off to? Desert. Palm Desert.
Mirage.
Palm Desert.
Oh.
La Mirage. We don't know where we're going.
Somewhere.
Somewhere
Eventually
in
La Mirage for
Coachella
a
Valley.
wedding. Yeah.
Somewhere in Coachella Valley for a wedding. First evening in town, we got together with Jen's cousins for dinner.
Everybody made it here.
Yeah, glad
You know, I was kind of worried that with everything you might get delayed.
We had a free day before the wedding, so a few of us headed to the Palm Springs aerial tramway. The weather wasn't great, and we considered not going, but in the end we really enjoyed the trip.
To the elevation of 8,516 feet over 5 towers. Each one of those towers has a little swing to it. We put extra swing on Tower 3. You'll know when we get there, I promise you.
Tower 4! Whoa, there.
When it was time to go back down, the weather had cleared somewhat, so we were able to enjoy the view. Wedding day finally came, and we gathered at the Springs Country Club for the ceremony and reception.
Just let it flow.
Well, that's a wrap on this trip. Our final night is here at Almond Tree Oasis on Long I-5 near Kalinga. Now we head in the car and make our way for the last few hours home. It's a great trip, 3 really interesting spots, very different, and we had a great time.